when you're in a meeting at work or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, and it's not just any meeting. You wait till I'm on an important meeting. And
Oh
then
yeah,
you
it
just,
can't be just any old
yeah,
one.
yeah.
So I'm just going to see this now. We should be just check on this computer, this machine here. Okay, so we should be live there now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to check. I'm just opening up.
Wait. Shut it. Okay.
Dogs are worse than kids.
They are not.
Okay, yeah, so we are live there with that now, and I'm just going to put the link into WhatsApp there, and so you can tell everybody to join in on this amazing, spectacular occasion. So we're missing. Well, we knew we were going to be missing one person, which is Dunica, who's not going to be able to for the next couple of weeks. Chris is who plays the character Obi, is also unfortunately not available. Well, he might be joining us later, but we have a workaround with that. So so what we're going to do is we're going to start off anyway, and I am just going to put the link into our Facebook account. And
I'm just looking at your live stream on the other screen.
yeah, it's a bit freaky because you'll hear it's about a 20-30 second delay. So
I know.
you have to mute the audio. Yeah, it is a bit freaky. So with that, so just bear with me 1 second there. I just want to change accounts on thing, and look, we'll just start away. Anyway, no one's probably going to watch this anyway. Okay, so so yeah, so
Phil, before you get going, could you release Adam for me? So I'll run him.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Release Adam. Release the Adam.
Okay, Adam, out you go. Off you go now, Adam. You've been released. Don't be doing that again now. So yeah, so Adam has been released. Right. Okay. So I'm fluting around with streams and that there. We should be all okay. So the story is where we finished up. Was okay. Should be a map there on your screen, hopefully. Did everyone get that?
Yeah.
Ben?
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so where we left it last week was you're in this church, and you discovered that the grate seems to lead. Oh, sorry, you weren't here last week, Ben. So yeah, you were in. You can see that.
I watched the catch up.
Yeah, you watched. Yeah. So you can see that you're standing up beside a grate, looking down, wondering what's all that about. And yourself and Adam tried fluting around a bit and trying to see what was down there. And you saw there is something down there, vaguely humanoid, but you couldn't figure out. And Adam tried to film it, but he hadn't got much success. And what you decided to do was you decided to bar the door, rest up, heal your wounds. So you've gone through a long rest. And Jim, you decided, and you probably don't remember this because you weren't here, that you would, if anybody arrived at the door, you'd cast an illusion and pretend to be somebody important and run them away. And Adam cast a mend spell. He had some Jedi term for it, but he cast a mend spell on your uniforms, the guards' uniforms, so that you wouldn't look like you'd just been in an attack. And you found a bit of local currency, a couple of coppers, and that in the pockets of that. So that's where you were, and you were going to hunker down for the night, and nothing happened during the night. So it has cock-a-doodle-doo, the cock has crowed, or it's still the night time. It doesn't really matter if you want to hang around and go to the house or spend the whole night there, or just a bare 8 hours. If you spend the bare 8 hours there, it's probably going to be about 10 o'clock in the evening. So it's up to you guys.
Yeah, because we wanted to go to the house at night time, didn't we?
Yeah, you did. So
I remember us having that conversation.
Yeah.
So
can you remind me while we were in the church, you know, and the whatever the thing is under the grating in the basement below us?
Yeah.
Did we feed it? Because the guys were feeding it.
The guards had already fed it, you reckon?
Okay.
Because there was bits of entrails and stuff. Now, after yous went into the main church part, Obi started throwing down bits of, Adam threw down a religious prayer book he found and had no effect. And Obi
You
threw down,
don't say.
yeah, Obi threw down a bit of snake meat, and that did have an effect. Something gobbled it up. Something came out vaguely humanoid. It's very dark. He had his phone on and he couldn't really see anything, but vaguely dark. It was almost as if the DM hadn't decided what was down there yet.
Okay, and we were kind of thinking either the baby was fed to the thing or the thing was the baby.
Oh, that's a good point. Yes, so you don't know. Is the simple question to that. All you do know is that the white lady has said that the baby is her baby is kept in there, and she can't get in. There's some magical ward protecting her from getting in, and you tried to pick the lock on that, and you could see you mechanically got it open, but you just couldn't get it in. So I've just shown up there another map of Dublin 757. So you are roughly where are we now? Where's Cook Street? Oh yeah, so you're roughly there. That's St. Alden's church, and so that's where you are, and you want to go to approximately this building here. So you've two options. So, and this is a drawing from the time of Dr. Stevens' hospital. So what you did find out was that the hospital grounds had a small house to the right, and in that house is where the Sheriff of Dublin, Luttrell, has taken up residence. You do know he wheedled his way into the Stevens families, into marrying the Stevens twin. She has not been seen since. She never really was seen much around Dublin. She only went around with a veil on, and there was rumours that she was misfigured and had a head of a pig on her. So she never really was one for out and about much, but at this stage she hasn't been seen. And the barmaid Roisin Kelly, Darky Kelly, Durkis Kelly's sister, said that she reckoned she hadn't been seen in about 6 months. So so that's what the hospital looks like. And that's your route. So assuming you're going to go there, you have two different ways of getting there. You can sort of come up the arches, up the top of the steps, walk and make your way over to Thomas Street, which is the top one along here, or you can go down to the quays and walk along the river to Stevens' hospital. Let's go James Street, past the brewery.
I think we should go for a walk. Nice walk along the quays. It's 10 o'clock at night, isn't that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could break into the brewery.
Well, probably a bit earlier. Let me see. You say you took the minimum 8-hour rest. You got there very early on. No, it's actually probably only about 8 o'clock in the evening. So.
Okay, and so where you were in the uniform, so they would be recognisable uniform. People would either respect or be afraid.
Or stay out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if you went into some very dodgy back streets of the Liberties wearing uniforms of the oppressors, you could end up getting shit kicked out of you. All right, but there's 5 of you. Well, there's 4 of you.
We'll run into one of Wacker's ancestors.
Yeah. So
Wacker's great grand.
Yeah, how they got the name Wacker. So yeah, I mean, people would give you probably a wide berth.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So we go down by the river.
Yeah. Down by.
Is that all right with you, Ben?
Yeah.
We'll go down to the quays and walk up the quays.
So you're just going to go along the quays there, and you're going to head right up. And for any of you that does know where Stevens' hospital is, right there at the end by Houston Station. And I am just going to get up the map of the area. So nothing really happens on your way. People give you a wide berth. They're really not. They don't want any trouble. So I'm going to share that now with you there, and it'll probably be all great because I wasn't sure which angle you were going to come down from. So I'll just unmask some of that there now, and I will drop your characters onto that. Wrong one here.
Just have the users open as well, so that's it. We can still Twitters.
I'll just get up the. So we've Wacker.
Where are we? Oh yeah.
You're just coming up down the bottom left there, so you can just see on the cobblestone streets there. I'm going to just drop you down. You can reorganize yourself in whatever way. And Chewy, who had spent the night in the church, is witches as well. So just for anybody that is watching this, Chewy is a dog that the party picked up in 1799. And some reason or other, Chewy has the ability of mimicking spells that a wizard does. He saw a magic missile being used by the gym last week, and he was quite intrigued by it, and then was able to pull off the feat himself. So that, and the fact that he's able to vanish at will.
He's a great dog.
Yeah, he's there's something a bit, but due to all the killing and maiming and everything that's going on, I think the party haven't too much given it too much thought. Okay, so where we are now on it. So you've just arrived at the quays, and up the end is this is down the end here is Houston Bridge. And along the quay wall there are people selling, there's market stuff, and you can see like there's little boats and there's people, there's the odd couple of people pottering around. It's not too busy because it's getting to the end of the evening, and the hospital itself is further down just beyond the bridge. And this area that's here, you can see a high wall, and above, just across the top of the high wall, which I'll unshade there now, you can see the roof of a building.
Is that like the Guinness's area?
Yeah, I'll show you now. Okay, so where, so you can see that roof over the wall. So up here is where Guinness's brewery now is. You know, it comes all the way down to that lane. The brewery probably wasn't as big as it is obviously nowadays. So it's not the huge. So you can see
that high wall that we can see.
Yeah,
we don't know if it's factory or large residence or something at this stage.
This area that I've just revealed there now, that's where the Guinness Brewery has moved into in the modern day. Yeah. And this is the lane. Now, of course, Wacker's from Dublin, so Wacker will be quite familiar with this. Jim, probably not too much, and Torvey, I don't know how long she's been in Dublin. But this is where the Lewis line comes down from Stevens's, James's Gate towards Houston Station. So this is the lane.
Stevens's Hill.
Yeah, it was called. I think it was called something mad in those days, but
so this
it's what we would have called it.
But that's
Okay, so
where the bright yellow that you now can see, that's the Guinness's brewery. The roof that you can see over the wall here is in. So this building that you just can see the roof of, and the reason you can't see the rest of it, there's a high wall going around it.
Yeah.
That's you reckon is the private quarters of the Stevens's family, where the sheriff is made up.
Yeah.
Just give you two other little things. You can see here there is a gate, which I'll actually reveal for you because you can't see it at the moment. So there's a gate just there. So there's a gate in there, and as well as that, up the side, looking up the lane, you can see there's another. No, that's not it there. There's another gate from the lane up. So there's another gate into here, into the side of the house. This gate that's down at the bottom beside the market, you can see is quite ornate and quite impressive. The one up the top is a bit crappy, sort of. It's a side gate.
That's the one we'd be going in. Yeah. We'd be going in the side, the servants' entrance.
Yeah.
The side gate.
Well, you can go whichever side you want to. Now, there's people at the market and you can interact with them or do whatever you want, of course. They're just whatever. Or you can look up,
the only one who has a Dublin accent is Wacker.
Yeah. All right, I'll go over. We'll go over and we have some local currency, don't we?
You got some off the guards. You got the odd bit.
I'll buy a couple of pies or something, and we can ask about, is the Lord in? Did anyone see him enter? Let's. So I'll walk over to the first market stall.
Here.
I'll go over.
No, the other thing as well is, I know you said about an English, a Dublin accent. These probably would have been troops from.
Oh, wouldn't it be a Dublin accent? Yes.
Well, you could have. You had the sellouts that would have joined, obviously, but
Oh, Jim could go over with a Scottish accent.
Jim wouldn't be. He'd be. Certainly,
Scottish accent wouldn't be too strange.
No, it
but
certainly
it would be
would
different
not be.
Enough.
Or refuse to accept that I'm a foreigner in my own city. I'm going over with me Dublin accent.
Yeah. Okay, can you not move? Are they locked? Are they? Oh, they're locked. Sorry, I unlocked them.
Stranger in a strange time.
Okay, you can move your guy now.
I'm in English accent.
I will not.
No, you're in a uniform as a soldier.
No, I'm not putting on an English accent.
I'll do it.
Alright,
One.
over
I hate the
to-
English just as much as you do. I'll do it.
Right, I'm gonna chat with this market
Yeah.
stall, the first one. So what are you selling here?
Oh, Stolly, why? You're from Dublin, are you?
I am. I'm from Dublin, born and bred.
And what you doing in a foreign man's army, so?
We have to make a living somehow.
Well, do you know what? You can make a living, and you can make a living for some other stall holder, because I'm not selling any traitor any food. Off you fuck now. Off you
Well,
fuck, boy.
you and your boys. I'll move on. I'm not getting into a row.
Fucking
Is
Egypt.
this the next one here?
Yeah. And your man was saying fucking Egypt pies. I'm obviously selling cows and sheep. Fucking gobshite. God,
Right, same thing.
Yeah.
What are you selling?
I'm selling pies, obviously, boy. Can't you see that? All the pies in front of me.
And what have you got on sale today? What kind of pie is that?
I've various meats of various qualities, and I'm gone Welsh for a bit there. So it's all these. Yes, I buy. I have the finest of meats here.
What kind of meats?
And every kind you could.
Be
There's a bit of.
specific.
There's a specific. Oh well, this bit now I think came from the ankle of a pig. And then there's another bit here in this one that came from the tail of a horse.
And she any pig's tails, yes, pig's tails. We like
Pig's
them.
tails. I have a nice curly one for you. Yes, yeah. And I have
Okay,
some
we'll have
crew
one
beans. Would you like some crew beans?
Certainly not.
Yeah.
Bit of
Are we
tripe.
trying to ascertain if
I don't know what you said. It's a bit of shopping.
if the sheriff has been seen.
Well.
Yeah.
Well, so far you haven't asked that. All you've asked about is for curly pig's tails.
Jim's going to go up to the guy selling the cows and
Yeah.
the sheep at the market, and he goes and says, "You,
All right, boy.
you, boy, yes, you, peasant, yes, you, yes,
Yes,
yes.
my lord. What can I do for your highness?
yeah." Seeing as you've been pitched up here outside
Yeah.
of Stephen's residence all day, apparently stinking it up with your cousins here. Have you seen? Has the sheriff been about?
Oh, the
Have you seen him today?
sheriff. No, yeah, the sheriff.
Quickly, answer me quickly now, boy.
Yes, the sheriff. Yes, yeah, he's in the. Yeah, he died of consumption, or was it he was eaten by rats? Yes, but no, he's dead.
Dead? Dead, you say?
Yeah, but sure, how would
Well,
I
I
know?
know.
I'm only a poor boy here, aren't I?
Yes, it's true, Foolish of me.
Yeah.
I don't know why I asked you. Yes. Yes, I'll let you and your woolly wife get on home to your 900
Yes.
children.
Yeah. Off you fuck, sir. Off you
Then
fuck.
walk up Catholics. Yeah, he'll join up. Yeah, they're not calling me either.
Would you like a curly pig's tail as well now? Would you buy?
Hey, go on.
Yeah. So that's and some crew beans and yes, that'll be 3 pennies.
Okay, I'll go
I'm
over.
gonna-
I have bags of money.
You assume that that's reasonable. Gonna-
We'll assume that no,
Hey,
you
have you seen the?
you will assume
yeah,
she's
have you seen the
fleecing you.
sheriff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sheriff.
Have you seen the sheriff?
No, but I mean, it's normally we'd be asking you that. Like your user usually, and it's a bit odd. Like normally, you just go straight in the main gate. When you're around this time of the evening, and you're a bit late today, but yeah, you usually come in.
I
And
thought
go
he.
straight in.
Oh, I heard I thought somebody said they'd seen him out on the streets. I thought maybe.
Oh,
he'd left.
the sheriff on the streets? No, we never see the sheriff.
That's why I was surprised.
Yeah, no.
And I thought I'd ask in case someone had seen him come out the gate, and
Oh,
in
no.
case he was walking around the streets. I didn't want to go into the house,
But you always go into the house around 2:00.
I know, but
throughout
I'd
the day.
be, killing, give me
Killing what?
steps,
Killing-
while we're in the house,
You can
and he
kill
could
that
be
fucker
God knows
beside
where.
me. His pigs are smelling up my stall.
Yeah, I told him to fuck off.
Yeah. Well, he wouldn't be
Alright.
listening to the likes of you, sir.
Yeah, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
I don't even know what crew beans are. I just get dumped on the street.
They're
I'm
pig's
getting
feet.
sick of the shit.
They're pig's feet.
Marco Torvi, come on.
Yeah.
Oh,
So what have we learned? He's in.
Nothing.
He's dead. What?
I don't know. Apparently, all of
Yeah.
us, the guards usually go in at, around 2:00, 2:30, or something
Yeah,
like that.
but you did obviously kill them and then waited around for 8 hours in the church, so.
Yeah. So I feel like we could walk in,
Yeah.
and possibly get a bollocking for being about 6 hours late, 8 hours late. But I mean, presumably we got the uniform, but we don't look like the chaps that they're expecting.
Oh, yeah.
We just need to get in the gate, you see, and then get in the house.
go-
So just go straight in the gate and march straight up to the house and in the door. Then whatever happens, but we're there.
Yeah. Where's Adam? Jeez, we
Could
have
we
lost
try
Adam.
one of
haven't we?
Could we try one of the lesser gates? At the side. Maybe.
Yeah.
less
Well,
gates.
I don't think
that we
anybody
can
would be.
convince to let us in quietly.
Well, if we went in the side gate, I mean, I don't think anybody would be asking too many questions about.
No.
We got the uniform on.
Yeah, and look, we're late. We stopped for a few drinks. We got out of hand, and now we're just trying to get back on duty without anyone noticing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll look better actually if we go in the side, because it'll look like we're
Like we're trying to sneak
we're
in.
trying- Yeah, we're trying not to get spotted by the boss man.
Yeah. Well, we try that side gate up the
Okay.
the roadway there.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to move up there, guys, I'll move Adam there.
Oh, cheers.
Oh shit! I moved my map.
Jim, you seem to have a way of talking to these people with authority. Do you want to? If there's a guard at this gate, do you want to maybe see if he'll?
As you go away, the woman selling the crew beans turns around to the fella at the pig stall and goes, Seamus, you need to be these fucking idiots that arrive, the guards. Anytime they do stop, you need to milk them. I got 3 pence from them for a couple of an old bit of rotten meat. You need to. I know, but they're fucking. So they're muttering to themselves as they go off. So yeah, you get up to the gate. There is no guards on it or anything.
Okay. Is it? It's closed, obviously. Is it bolted or chained?
No.
Or
As you say, it's closed, but there's and I'll just reveal a bit more of the area here because now you're up at the gate and you can see it, and it's just a normal fence gate type of thing.
Yeah, we're just gonna walk in.
Yeah.
We have to be like,
You own the fucking place.
Yeah, like walking in. No, I didn't be timid. No, yes, you silly people, just go in.
You can always say your dog ran in there and you went in to get him.
We're into uniforms.
Yeah.
No, yes, no. We own this place. We run this place. We are the kings.
Speaking of which, Chewie does vanish and materializes over by the hedge here, and he's taking a dump in the hedge.
Anyone got any peel bags?
Yeah.
Good boy, Chewie.
So yeah, the gate's open.
In, yes.
The gate's open. You can open the gate, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yes.
you see the
trying.
There's a bit of a dirt road from the gate, and you can see, and there's a bit of a cart, and there's a well. So you reckon this is probably the entrance that the traders would have used when they're bringing supplies in and out of the house. Strangely enough, so as you're going across, and I'll move Whacker in as well. There you can see that there are there's a grate in the ground, which is a bit odd, like a sewer type of metal round gate, which is a bit odd. And there is no back door for a servant's entrance, but you can see I've marked a basement entrance. There is sort of like a grate with steps down. So you reckon they probably either lower down produce or they bring them down the steps that way into it.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of sewer grate looking.
Yeah, it is. There's actually is another one. There's actually seems to be 2 of them, but you may or may not be able to see it. But they're in the ground, which is a bit odd. But yeah, and there's a well and nothing, and there's a trampoline up the back. No, there's not.
There's no.
It's not a trampoline. It's not a trampoline.
Kind of a vault or something.
It's actually what it is. If you do take a look at it, is you remember the thing that the pigs were being strangled from.
Oh yeah.
It looks very similar to the thing that they were all lashed onto with the things. It could actually even be it, because remember this is 30 years previous.
Yeah.
Might be positioned here, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yes, I'm going throw a penny in the well for your good luck. Hello, 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 hello.
That penny could have cost more
Hello,
Caribbeans.
hello, fuck off.
For all you know, you've made an offering to Jormungandr.
Oh, for
He just pops out of the well.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Chewy urinates over the grate now.
goodbye.
Don't be reading anything into that, by the way.
Yeah. Do we? Do you want to go into the house, or do you want to?
Nice.
Do we try and go down that little sewer grate thing, or? I suppose we check the house. Check out the house first, or?
Yeah. Yeah, because we might get some information in there.
Is there? Can we? There's no windows in the back of the house. There's obviously nobody in this back part of the house. There's no sounds of voices or dinner going on.
I just have to. Sorry, let me just check the map from the inside the house, and I'll tell you exactly because it's hard to see where stuff is because I put a roof on it.
Yeah. Well, Phil's doing that. I just actually asked Becky, when you for Torvi, do you kind of take like one extra spell to take from my level up, and I didn't. I was considering taking one, but it only kind of works if someone's carrying like a single weapon. Or I could give it to someone to give them make someone's weapon magical. But like if I have that, and then if we're fighting something, if I say like make your sword magic, just so that you could be using the sword, because it basically makes it magic, so that anything that's not, do you know, some things like a ghost or something, like it won't be hurt by a non-magic weapon. Yeah. So it makes it magic, and it makes it a +1 weapon. So I thought, since Torvi's a fighter, and Wacker has sneak attack, and Adams, everyone's kind of got a little something, but fighters are just good for getting a few attacks out. So so I might do that if we get in trouble, or if we're about to fight something, I'll kind of, I'll put the stank on Torvi's weapon
and use that one.
Sorry.
Okay, there seems to be only one window at the back,
which is to the bow as well,
which is obviously a bit odd. There's one window to the back. Curtains are pulled over. It's nighttime.
I wonder if where he keeps his wife locked up, but there's no windows and no doors.
Through the curtains, does it look like it's like
can't
it's
see anything
dark inside? It doesn't.
Okay, yeah. Sorry.
Are they very thick, or does it look like maybe there's candles burning inside, or does it look like it's pitch black inside?
Yeah, there are curtains, but there's also shutters. Wooden shutters, obviously. But what you can see is there is a bit of light bleed coming around them. It's sort of a yellowy flicker. So there is some sort of light coming from that room over there, but it could be from a fireplace or whatever. But there is a bit of light.
And Philip, is it where the one window at the back, the location of it is where on that back?
Where the arrow is? Can you see my arrow?
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah. Now there are windows upstairs, but again, they're all from what you can see, they seem to be dark, and you don't know if it's because they've shutters, they're shuttered, or whether there's no lights in on them.
Okay.
Yeah,
and there's a
either way, they probably don't have the windows open anyway.
Yeah, there's no light coming from the basement. Great, no.
Would be for deliveries, maybe. But I wonder if this is where the wife is kept as a prisoner kind of thing.
It doesn't seem like the kind of place that they'd really want people looking in. So
no. And Phil, can we walk around? Is this the only entrance? You can't walk around to the front or anything?
Oh, you can walk around to the front if all you want. Yeah, there's a path going. There's a path going around it. Yeah. I mean, the market stall woman told you that the guards usually go in the front gate. So. But you can walk around the house. It's.
Oh, you might. I'm gonna walk around this side because just in case on the other side somebody sees us.
I don't say someone dies. One of the party dies. Okay, so
maybe Jim and Adam kind of go over this way, and
so I'll just
kind of not be pounding, but just kind of gingerly going along and maybe peek the head around, just in case, just on the off chance there's an open window or something.
Yeah, and just to keep on that theme, any windows that you come to do seem to be all shuttered. I mean, this is, they would have done it just as much to keep heat in and that. So as you come around the front, so you're both coming around, so I'm just going to reveal the whole area at the same time. So you come into sort of nicely appointed gardens. There's some sort of fountains in there. What you'd expect from sort of the Lord of the sheriff, the Lord Sheriff's house,
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So it looks quite
but
nice.
still nobody's
Oh, there's
about.
and where Jim has stopped is an entrance, which is into the hospital grounds. So you can see there's sort of like a shortcut through
A
into
little
the
gap
hospital.
kind of
Yeah, a little
thing, yeah.
gap in the wall, and that's you can just see the. I'll actually reveal all them. You can just see the sort of rooftops of the hospital itself's buildings.
Are we going to clear this house first, or?
Well, we're looking for
I
this.
suppose so. As you say,
as
she
you
could
say,
be
so
in there, yeah. Or
not going to be in the garden, that's for sure.
yeah, and so there's no. We either go in the front door,
Yeah.
And the
or
front
we
door is
see if
just
there's some
the
kind
front.
of.
The front door is
Did you
just.
say there's an entrance where Jim is?
No, sorry, that's an entrance into the hospital. Where I've just drawn the arrow now that's where the front door is.
And is there?
I
There
mean,
must be a side door or a back entrance.
yeah, I mean,
No, the basement entrance is the only entrance you've found so far, apart from windows,
Yeah.
is an entrance down at the basement. There's only one door.
Jim's gonna just quickly with Adam double back to the basement, and then the little grate,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna use the cantrip. I'm gonna cast dancing lights, so I can summon 4 little things of light, and I think I'll double check the range. I think it's either 60 or it could be 120 feet. I'm just gonna check, because see how far down I can send them. Where's me? 100. Yeah, they'll go like 120 feet, just to sort of like send a little floating mote of light down through the grate to see. Does it just drop into like a? Is it like? Do they throw raw meat down to some monster down here, or are there steps? Or...
Are you looking at the one beside Chewie, or there's one beside Adam and you at the moment? So which one are you?
At the moment, I'm looking at the one. I mean, beside us.
Okay, so you throw it. This is the circular grate as opposed to the basement entrance. When the light goes down, it goes in, and are you looking down? Is it? You're looking.
I'm looking down to see it. Like, yeah, it's like does it just drop?
No.
There is down like.
There is a room. There's definitely a room underneath it. You can see stone. You can see obviously not very good quality. They're not flagstones, but there is some sort of stones down there. But as the light goes down the one on the right, Chewie starts barking over at the one on the left. Not viciously, but he's just like, oh, he's seen something interesting.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he'll. And the one that I was at, does it look like there's an entrance, from up here, or is it like you have to go through?
You can't see. You can see walls, but when you've moved over to the other one, you can actually see why Chewie was barking. Is there's a faint glow coming from that one? So it's as if the motive light you put down the right hand one illuminated the light. You can see the light of that one coming up the left hand one. So they seem to
one
be
big,
so
one
is
big
he reacting to the light Jim put down?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And so the big square one, the big square grate.
The entrance. Okay, you're gonna do the same.
So when I shone the light down there, was it a case of it looks like if you lift up the grate, the steps going down, or is it just like a big chute basically you know what I mean? Is it just a drop into a room down?
Have you put the light down that basement one yet?
That's the one I did first.
Oh, you did that first. Sorry, I thought you meant.
The one
sorry,
that says basement entrance.
Okay, sorry. That I've given you misinformation. I thought you did it through this circular one first.
Sorry, no.
So look,
we'll
say just to keep it when you put it down the circular one first, and that's where Chewie could see the light coming out from the other one. Yeah. Okay.
So, I see what you mean. There's two of those.
There's two of those,
and.
Yeah. Sorry.
So I'll say he started there and he kind of went around. He's going to check the big square one now.
When you're checking the big square one, the light you cannot see. There's no little afterglow. There's no reflection light coming out either of the circular drain covers. So that is blocked. But what you can also see is you can see that the steps that are so it's steps to answer your first question whether it's a chute or not. There's steps. They're actually leading that way. They're leading in towards the house. So they're leading down. So you have the two grates. So what you sort of the opinion you can sort of easily form. Oops, I was do that wrong. Is that these two? There is a wall. There's a wall along here, sort of, and these two seem to be maybe either in the same room or light's able to pass from one to the other. And the steps go down this way, and there's walls either side of it. So the steps don't connect to the nest straight away. Not line of sight way anyway to where those two are.
Okay.
Right, should we be looking to maybe enter? We'll go down these steps, and there must be a door, an entranceway at the end of here.
Yeah, that's the thing. Do we want to go first?
Oh, okay. If you have a look now that you've the lights on it, you can see there's a bolt on the inside going across that grate, because the grate sort of opens up from the outside, and there's a big lock, a padlock on the holding the bolt closed.
Okay.
Oh, did we take the keys from the guards?
No, yeah, you did. You probably have the keys for the guards on you.
So
I mean, any shady stuff they're doing is, I mean, realistically, it's, I mean, you might find something in the house, but I mean, whenever they're trying to hide,
just to put it in context, if this is the entrance to the servants' quarters and to the victualling and everything else underneath the house, they're going to lock it anyway. They don't want paddies coming in across the wall and robbing all their meat and getting into the house. So, you know, the fact that the grate, don't read anything necessarily into the fact that the back entrance is locked, like, you know, it's.
Oh no, I know, but I mean, if they were hiding something,
okay, I take it. All I'm saying is, just because the back door is locked doesn't necessarily mean there's a coven of witches in there.
Yeah, I know.
Well, then
I lock my back door. But
there you go.
That's not because there's a coven of witches in my house. Two separate.
Well, would we be better off then, as we're disguised as guards, walking in the front door rather than trying to?
That's what I think.
And
I mean, is there any way you could? I mean, I say we could go in the front door, but I mean, you know, Whacker, do you want to see if you can have one go of getting the padlock off?
Yeah.
Just say we go into the house and we end up going down to the basement and we get chased or something, and you know, we'll hit a dead end and be backed into a corner. You know, we try to go back up and it's locked.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you just before you roll.
Secure our escape.
But before you do roll, because obviously because you were I haven't gotten just to keep allow you one lock pick at this, but I'll tell you what you have to score. Okay, because you're working over the lock. The lock is upside down. So on your dexterity check, with your +5, you need to roll 18 or higher.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Okay. He has a +5. It's quite awkward. He's trying to pick a lock upside down.
Yeah, but he's Whacker.
Yeah, it's on the inside, isn't it? It's on the
it's on the inside. So so Whacker is he just can't. You know, he's down like that.
I'm fumbling around like an idiot.
The reason I said I tell you the perception score you can only do once is because if you roll 17, and I said no, that's not enough. So that's why I said it's 18 because of the dexterity that you're going to need. So you had a +5 to that. Did that come up? So yeah, you got 9. So yeah, sorry.
What's the shot?
No, you were supposed to be good at this stuff.
That's these locks. I'm working backwards. You know, so it's difficult.
Yeah. Right. Well.
Okay. So we're going to go in the front door.
Yeah, I'm going to move in that way for a sec.
Okay.
Yeah, he'll I mean, I guess we try and be kind of are we trying to be reasonably quiet so that it's kind of.
Well, no, we're kind of dressed as soldiers, so we shouldn't be too timid, because if we were, we'd look odd.
True.
Do you know what I mean? If we were
casually, so that.
Yeah, just casually.
Yeah. If somebody hears the door being creaked open, it's kind of a bit unsettling. But if you kind of just hear the door being opened as if someone's meant to be there, it's kind of.
Supposed to be there, yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing? You're trying to open the door, is it?
Yeah, we're just going to nonchalantly like we belong here.
Yeah, the door is locked, surprisingly enough as well. But it has one of those, you know, the old-fashioned pull bell things, you know, on the wall. It says, please ring. So
Right, listen, before we ring that bell, what are we saying? Are we on, we're security patrol checking windows and doors before
neighborhood watch?
Like, what is our purpose for entering the big house, you know? No,
because we just have to barge our way in. If we're in the big house,
well, that's an option too. But you know, that's what I'm saying. What are we doing when we ring this bell? If that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah. Well,
what do you think, Jimmy? Up for the fight, or are we still sneaking?
Well, I mean, you know, fighting for our lives is sort of. Should be plan B in my book, but well, look, they're expecting the guys that we knocked out, killed. I don't. My memory's a bit fuzzy. Something about about the last one.
Yeah, you did kill them. Yeah, they're all dead.
Yeah. So I mean, we're in the uniform, but do these guys? Do we think that they know what all the guards look like?
Well, look, it couldn't be a big garrison, so they may not all know each other, but they'd certainly know a new face in a uniform. Other guards are maybe not family.
But members. I mean, the people in because I mean, they're either going to believe us or they're not. I mean, we could say that we heard that. We're sort of following up on the we heard that the others hadn't shown up, or so they sent us.
Trust me.
Okay, sorry, question I should have asked in the church. There was 4 grunts and an officer, so who's wearing the officer's clothes?
Oh, there isn't. Well, look,
the
officer's clothes. I'll do disguise self.
He was a really good fighter as well. He did an awful lot. Actually, Jim, there was one very funny bit in it. Sorry, call you Jim. Ben, there was a funny bit in it. The guards, everyone was attacking everyone else, and it was going on. And the captain was really hard to kill, and he was killed. And there was this one guard left, and Dunica gave him a slap, and he had a couple of hit points left, but he was okay. And Dunica goes, "We should wrestle him to the ground and interrogate him." And it was Chewie's go, and Chewie jumped up and bit him, and critted on a 20. And did so much damage. It was just instant death. It was like Chewie just jumped up, ripped the guard's throat out, as he was all going, "We'll wrestle him to the ground." I was like,
he doesn't bite. He doesn't bite. He's just friendly.
Yeah.
Jump.
He rips his throat out.
Did we? If anyone remembers, or Phil, do you know at any point did the captain? Did he speak?
Oh yeah,
or anything.
Yeah, they're English working class acts. Well, the guys were just on a dirty detail. They just see themselves as soldiers, like they're not.
Yeah, but I mean, the captain, he spoke like
normally. He had an English accent.
No, we know he's an English accent, and yeah, I'll give
you actually. Jim called him a bollocks, if I think a British bastard or something, and that's what started the fight. It was all going quite civil until Jim fucking shouted abuse at him.
Yeah, that's why you don't bring a fucking Glaswegian back to a British colony.
Yeah. So they had the English accents. Yeah.
That's all right. Jim will give it a go. He'll.
Your captain, sorry, Captain Jim.
I mean, he'll do his best accent. I mean, he's used to. He's a confidence man, essentially. He's a con artist. His MO is a bit different from Wacker's,
Yeah.
Wacker is that. Wacker is.
No,
hands on.
Of a bludgeon,
he's
highly sophisticated.
He's a salt of the earth kind of thief,
He's an ODC.
He's Oliver or Velen.
Jim is.
Okay, so what are you doing, guys?
I'm waiting for these men to make up their mind. Yes, I said.
Will I say?
Our audience of 2 people is getting very restless.
Will I say? Yeah. Will I say that we had to a load of my men went missing. They went off. I think they might have gone off drunk somewhere. If they ask who these people are, I'd be like, well, they didn't. Some of them, they didn't show up. They didn't show up this morning, and I had to round up people from other garrisons because I'm just doing a check, and I wanted to make sure that everything was all right and that you didn't need anything. And we'd had reports of break-ins in the area, so I just want to go around and make sure that everything in the house is secure. And for one thing, there's no lock on that side gate.
Yeah. Okay, I've just put you outside the door. The door is behind Torvi there. Jim and Torvi are at the door. It's just to move you onto the new map. I should have put more squares.
Hang on, let me just mark off the spell, actually, because as I say, Jim is he's disguise self to look like whatever the captain looks like.
Oh no, he was only going to, unless you do want to do it, he was only going to do that if someone arrived at the church during the night.
What do you mean?
You that to disguise self that Chris was going to do for you was only during the nighttime if a guard arrived. So he hasn't waited. You're actually going to. Oh, you're going to do it. Okay, so you're going to
do it now, so that I look like the captain.
Yeah.
So that
that's fine. Yeah, I have you.
Oh shit! Sorry, Phil. Will you put up that map again? I'm after getting rid of it. Sorry.
Click your character because wherever you.
If you click.
Oh yeah, no, hold on.
The one on the right.
That clicking on your character on the right hand side works with the map.
Okay. Right. So okay, you have that there. So what are you doing? Are you ringing the doorbell or something?
I think we're ringing the doorbell.
Yeah. Oh, we have to ring the doorbell.
Okay, so so with that, a few minutes later, you can hear someone walking across a flagstone door, and the door opens, and
I'm never at the front.
yeah, Velen. He says, yes. Oh, yes, right, okay, yes. Oh, it's you lot, is it?
Tis.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. Well, come in. You're letting the cold out. Come on in. Why do we have to do this every time? Come on.
Are we at like a march step up,
yeah.
into the
Is Chewie going in with you?
Yeah.
But Chewie's his own dog anyway.
See what he says. Yeah.
That Chewie does once.
If that dog fouls up anything, you will have to lick it up. So he says, wait here. He says, the master has Ms. Carey with her. And he rolls his eyes upwards as he says that. And he goes through these doors here, the double doors directly opposite you. And he leaves them actually a small bit of ajar. So you can hear him, and he goes, he says, my lord, your men, and he says that with a sort of disdainful voice, are outside, and what shall I do? And you can hear, well, yes. Myself and the good lady Carrie are nearly finished our business here. And I'll just tell you how much you can hear.
Moment the pig's head.
If you remember that name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
No.
That name, just the letter that you found that was being written, that was in Norwegian, when you killed the Dalcher, when he was talking about the other people from the cult spread across time, he said, but what of my beloved Carrie? I found a missive that she writ from the 1500s. She would appear to be lost to me forever, but she says that she has found a way that she can extend trick time, and that we will be reunited before the final battle. And then it says, of course, no talk of Carrie can be thought of without thinking of that vile twin sister of hers. Of course, I mean Kirkwood. She is an evil whore that I cannot find mention of. I just pray that she is forever dead. And it says, Carrie seems not only to have been the one that found a trick time. I believe Olaf may also have found a way. He would appear to have arrived sometime around 1740, a mere 50 years before me. He caused much damage to the streets of Dublin. I see his appetites have not lessened. Were better for him to reside. I read much of how he played on the wenches in mine own Hell's Gateway. I have no doubt that we shall also meet him at the final hour. Okay, so you anyway.
So this is Olaf and.
So 15. You scored a 15. So you can hear coming from the other room. You can hear somebody talking who's not the accent of the butler. It's much more grander. He says, your attempt, Carrie, to bring back the master using the seed didn't work, but I found a better use of that whore's offspring. Its tormented soul in its prison will weaken Morrigan and please our saviour. And you can hear him. He's calling her Carrie. Well, you know it's Carrie. And you also heard her saying, yes, but if anybody ever buries that box and that child in a consecrated ground, the spell will be broken. So that's what you hear. And she goes, anyway, she says, I must get about my business. I must go back to my machinations. You'll go, yes. Murphy here will take you back. He will escort you back to your den of iniquity. And you can hear Murphy going, "Oh, I don't like going around Dublin at this hour of the night." And there's a bit of go, "Murphy, you'll do what you're told." Murphy goes, "Yes, but
as that's happening, Jim kind of says to the rest of them that he's like, if they're coming this way or she's coming this way, and Jim has a suspicion that she's you on with the pocket watch, maybe. He'd be like, she's like, should we make ourselves scarce? I mean, what if she sees our faces on?
Yeah, we should go.
She's like, or do you want to? I mean, do we want to have a scrap?
Right here
and now. He's like, I'd say we got about 3 seconds to decide.
So, as you're saying that, out appears the butler, and behind him appears.
Turn around.
Fuck. Sorry.
Turn around. Face the front door.
Right, what appears out the curtains.
Fuck, we didn't bring Obi.
Appears, and you will recognize.
Yeah.
Certainly
appears
recognize
this
the
one.
token.
Yeah. So out she appears, and she's as scruffy and as dirty as she was in 38 years' time when you met her the last time. So they're walking, and she goes to Murphy. She says, "Come on, Murphy, keep up. Do what your betters tell you." And he's really not happy that he's having to escort her anywhere. And as she appears, Chewie for the first time sees her, because Chewie wasn't with you the last time, and Chewie starts a low grumbling in the back of his throat. You know those ones when the dog and his ears are sort of perking up. You know that real sort of when they're on guard dogs. He's really not happy. Yeah. So he's very low grumbling eyes, and as she goes past him, and she's looking at him, she completely oblivious to you. You've obviously recognised her, but she just sees. You don't know. She doesn't see anything, and Chewie's grumbling. And she stops beside you, Whacker, and she looks at you, and she says, as Chewie's going, she says, "What a horrible dog. Where did you get the ugly bitch?" Catch your tongue, has it?
Found her on the street, ma'am.
Yeah, well, on the street is where she belongs, like the rest of yous around here. And off she goes out the front door. And Murphy... And Murphy goes, Murphy says, as he's going past, he's going, "Remember, if that dog," I don't know why he's speaking like that, "if that dog, if he fucking pisses or shits on the floor, I'll be coming after you for you to lick it up." And off he vanishes out the door. So they're gone. And over at the door that was locked, sorry, I'll just sticks his head out the door and goes, "Come on now, I haven't got time for this all day. Come on, Captain. Come in. And bring one of your men with you to stand outside the door there. He can stand guard since Murphy's fucked off. I don't know where Murphy's gone. He's always fucking off that cabbage. So I suppose you can take Adam. So, come on, Captain."
Yeah, the captain's going to go in. Also, Jim is just... Oh,
and Murphy, actually, sorry, Murphy comes back in the door. I forgot about Murphy. Murphy goes to use... he goes, I will show you where the rest of you can wait. Right. So he goes, "Come with me down to the basement." So,
there's something up in the...
What we'll do is, because I know...
top floor as well.
Yeah, I know Ray and Becky's monitor goes a bit mental. So what we'll do is I will take... so you're going to go down the basement. And what I'll do is I will take... If you want to pop over to the DM channel, and I'll come back to you and Ray in a second, okay?
And when they're having secret chats, Ben will go for a piss.
Okay, yeah. And actually, you're having your secret chat now. So we're going to go down to the basement, and there is a way I've done this where I can actually just share the basement with you guys. Okay. So I'm just going to get that up there.
We're taking the dog with us to the basement.
Well, the dog kind of goes where the dog wants to go.
Yeah.
No, but he's kind of with you.
Yeah, he follows me.
Do you know what? I can't remember how I did this the last time. Maybe if I just drop it on you.
There it is.
Oh yeah, so if I just drop it on your, if I just drop it on your token, so you're going to go, and I'll just put the map down here. You're going to, where is the stairs down? Oh yeah, so here's the stairs down. So what I'll reveal this area, and then we'll pop you down there. And I'm going to flick back and forward a bit. So he shows you down to these steps. Oh, Whacker, you're after getting very big.
Yeah, beautiful Whacker.
Sorry. What the fuck?
Right, we need to keep these two open.
Where the... I'm going to have to try and zoom her out. How the hell do I do that? Let's rotate. Oh, there we go.
Okay, there you go.
So, Torvi and Whacker, you're going to have the same problem, aren't you? So...
Yeah.
Okay. So Whacker and you go down to... And he shows you over and he goes, no, he says you can make yourself a home. It's probably better than what you're expected. So he shows you into some sort of like... It's at a dry goods store. And the provisions.
Where's the stairs down that we came? Is it on the left-hand side?
Sorry, I'll show you this now. So what you can see is the stairs you came down from the house are here.
Yeah.
But as you came down this area where Whacker is, there's stairs here. And you reckon those stairs are the ones that Jim's lights lit up.
Oh, right.
So
yeah,
they're the stairs to the servants' quarters.
Okay.
So, and you're going to go in there.
Yeah, I'm going to go in there.
So as you go in there, you see another room. Are you going to go that way, Whacker?
Yeah, I'm just going to look around. I'm just going to, walking about.
I'll just reveal that here. So as you go in there, you see another corridor. Torvi, as you go in there, you start seeing there's what looks to be a pig pen and pigs in it.
Well, this is below the well, probably.
Oh, I like pigs, yes.
Yeah, so in there is another room with pigs and stuff.
I'm going to walk down that corridor, just look at
it.
Okay,
as you go past, I'll reveal areas. So you see there's another room, and there you can sort of see in there's blood splatter on the floor there. There's an anvil and stuff in the corner, and that.
Yeah.
And the room that's below you, there's no door in it, and it appears to be empty. There is a gate in front of you, which is open, a metal gate. See that at an angle, 45 degrees, but it's open.
Yeah. Okay, I'll continue down that corridor back.
Okay, well, I'm just going to open the gate and let the pigs out.
I don't do anything just yet.
Okay.
No, I'm letting the pigs out because then I want to hoosh them out up the gate so they go in the garden.
Okay, well, remember that gate is locked with padlock.
But I won't let them out yet, but I am going to let them out.
We'll remember that you can let them out. Okay.
Because they'll cause chaos. So we can get a bit of, something going on with that.
Well, cover is holding for now.
Yeah. Sorry, I just better Jim is in the other room. Sorry. Jim. Ben. You there, Ben? Ben.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me, Ben? Ben. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
I just realised now actually that I had my shitty I didn't have my mic plugged, microphone plugged in.
All right. I'm just going to go back because I'll just tell you that I'm with you because I thought you'd gone to the loo.
No, I did, but I thought you had.
Yeah. No, you're right. Okay, I'm just going to go back to Ben there. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, Ben, pop over to the other channel, Ben. So go to the other channel.
Hang on. I can't hear you.
Yeah.
Am I going back to the DM channel?
Yes, yeah, we are. Yeah, you and me. Sorry, guys. Okay, sorry. It was just to tell them that. I was going to be talking to you for minutes.
Like you were cutting back to.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. So they're in the basement. They're wandering around the basement. Okay, so Luttrell tells you, yes, Captain, come in and leave one of your men on guard. So obviously Adam is there, and where are you, Jim? Where's your token? I must have deleted it when I was clearing up some of the other ones, so I'll drop you back down. So he says, he says, come in, come in. So he brings you into the room that he was talking to your one Carrie. So you can feel free to follow him in there. I just revealed the area. So he's heading back towards his desk, and he says, come on. Oh, sorry, the tokens are locked. That's my fault. So he says, yes, stand there. He says, stand there now. I've some... No, that's too close. Get back. What are you doing? Keep away from me. I have important stuff to do. So, he starts writing. He takes out, and he's doing a typical sort of painfully wanting to show a bit of power and make you stand there while he does some menial paperwork. So I'll just pop over to the other channel. I think they're going to be... I don't think they're going to be too long. Okay. Okay. So you're in the corridor there. I just wanted to get Ben up to speed a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna move down, open that gate a wee bit, and continue down that corridor.
Yeah, sir. I didn't realize your targets were locked. I've just unlocked them there.
It's unlocked now.
Yeah. I did it when I was. So you see yet another room that is empty.
Okay, continue down there.
Okay, and on the bottom side there is another room that's empty, and it's a dead end, and there is also now what you're seeing, there's a gate which is locked, but you can see, this is what you can see through it, so you can see some sort of a shaper on the ground, and there's definitely skeletons there, and there's some form of what possibly is an altar. Oh yeah, sorry, and Torv, you've gone into that room. You can see that there was something was killed in there. It could have been chickens or whatever. There is a cage which is broken that there was probably livestock or something in.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to try and pick the lock on this gate here that I'm after.
You do like your lock picking. Let me just see what that is before. Okay, yeah, I have the score. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. With a night, no. And one of your lockpicks sort of snags in on it.
Okay.
If you want to wait a few minutes, if you want to, I'll give you one more attempt if you want to try it again.
Do you want to try the keys I have in my uniform first?
Well, give me another go with this. I think I'll get it this time.
I have keys, you know.
I know the bit of your pick that must have broken the first time.
Right, I can't get this door.
Okay. Oh, actually, sorry. No. You did. Because I forgot the 5.
Okay.
I got to give you the 5. So with a click, the bit of thing flicks out, and the gate opens. So just assume the gate's open there.
Okay, well then I'm gonna walk in and call Torvey in because it looks very suspicious. So I'm gonna walk in slowly, have a look around. No sounds or anything here as I enter the room. Okay, well then look, I've moved up to try and look around this corner. Okay,
so I'll just reveal there what you can see. So you can see there is some sort of weird symbol drawn on the ground. Okay, now you can see there, and I'll just draw your line of sight will take you the whole end of that. Now you see I've drawn the grate on the ground there. Yeah. They're actually not on the ground. They're just for reference. They're actually in the ceiling.
The ones. They're the ones up on the ground floor.
Exactly, yeah. Okay. So what I'm going to just do is I'm going to flick back over to the other room, okay?
Yeah.
You just say that and okay, sorry keeping you. So he's there and he's writing away, and all of a sudden he stands up. And he walks past you, and as he's walking past you, he said, so tell me, you're very late. Did you check in our protector in the dungeon? Did you check on him today?
He's Jim is gonna
what sort of condition was he in?
Sort of tap his his throat and be kind of clear his throat, and he's gonna be speaking with a kind of a croaky voice, just in case, if he's why do you sound odd, just as a heads up.
Yeah.
So, just to clarify, so the thing that was down there.
Yes.
Just so, because obviously Jim would kind of remember, but just for my memory, I missed the last one. So it had been, so it looked maybe like they were, or Torvi had sort of speculated that maybe they were feeding it stuff.
Yeah.
etc. And judging by the book, there was, why does she hunt here? There's something down in like Dungeon Complex. But how did it look? Did it look sort of sluggish? Did it look lively?
You couldn't see
Whatever
anything.
was down there.
You didn't see it from your viewpoint. Something moved quite nimble across and at whatever the meat was, but it was so dark, but you couldn't identify it.
But something kind of moved swiftly.
Oh yeah.
So,
yeah. I mean,
so,
it appeared to be humanoid.
Yeah, so I think Jim's gonna be like, he's like, yes, my lord. He says, forgive me, I appear to be coming down. Yes, my throat is a little at odds with me, but no, it seemed to be in, and I kind of give a creepy little smile. It seemed to be in. Protector was in quite good health. Yes, lively.
Did it say anything?
No, not to me.
Did it look like he was missing his companion?
Oh, he was, as I say, quite lively when he was fed. So didn't appear to be to me. But maybe that means it. Maybe that means he's maybe agitated or restless. But I thought it could just as easily mean that he was, rather lively and in good spirits.
Yeah, odd that, isn't it? And he locks the door.
Yes.
He locks the double door beside you and he goes, usually you completely avoid any conversation of our guest in the dungeon. Isn't that right? He starts going towards you. And do me a roll for initiative there, please.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I know the others are on the combat tracker.
Yeah. Where's my... Oh, sorry. I was looking for my... I'd pinned my character sheet down to the thing.
Oh,
and it wasn't there because I had the map blocking it. That was, I was like, where?
Yeah, the thing is a bit...
No. I still had the outside map and I should have cleared it away.
15. Okay, so obviously Chewie is there.
Will I roll for Adam?
No, he's on the other side of the door.
He will. Yeah.
So we will if
Adam, if I say anything, if Jim calls for help or anything.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to add a speech. He goes, yes, and your friends seem to be up to no good in the basement. They've after tripping one of my alarms. Can I just 2 seconds on this? Hi, Luke. You okay?
Hey, I'm alright.
Yeah, we're just streaming the D&D there.
Oh, Jesus Christ, of course. Sorry.
Yeah, you should be watching it. Don't be ringing in. You're ringing in for the competition. No, you have to be caller number 7. Caller number 7. No, you didn't. Yeah. Okay, go on. I'll talk to you later. Say no, Grant. Bye.
This is not the call-in section of the program yet.
Yeah. So
that's why we've 2 tickets to see Aslan.
So he goes, yes, they seem to have tripped one of my little alarms in the basement, whatever they're up to. And with that, he pulls out and he moves towards you. And now I'm going to have to remember what he does. So the first thing, so he pulls out a scimitar. And, oh, shit. That's okay. I had a bit of a crash there. So he targets you and he pulls out a scimitar and he has 2 actions with this. So the first one, which I have so much clutter now on my screen, I can't even see, was a miss. So the second one, he goes, he says, one needs to limber up first before one does some killing at this part of the evening. And that one is a hit.
Oh.
So, and that's what he does to you.
Ooh, okay. So,
over to Jim.
Yeah. Jim's I suppose he's just gonna shout, "We're snookon! We've been rumbled!"
Okay.
We've been rumbled. And then what will he's gonna oh, good thing actually will I do it now? Hang on, sorry. I just took this, so will I I just want to double check. Okay, no, I need to be able to see it. so I can't do that. He'll bollocks. I'm gonna.
When you shout at Jim's in Rumble, Chewie starts barking. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tell the others. I'm just going to pop over to the other channel and tell them that Chewie's barking upstairs. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
While,
just
while
gonna
you're planning on what you're
he
doing.
wants to do.
Oh, Chris is there.
You have a different
Chris, how are you?
You have to bury the baby.
Oh, yeah,
and the
definitely
box
that.
in concentrated ground.
Hi, Chris. How's things?
As long as the baby
Yeah,
is
fine.
locked in the film,
Oh.
the organ mander or something could go
It's
ahead.
strong.
Okay.
So we have to get her out of that
Yeah,
tomb and
which is
bury
a
her.
monster. And
Yeah,
bury it. So
yeah.
you have to
Okay.
kill it.
What I'm going to do so is Obi decided to follow behind you quietly,
Connor,
so that he would be. Are you going to be in your guard's uniform, Obi? Are you in?
Yeah.
You can decide on that because I'm just going to tell you something.
Uniform.
Okay.
I wear a guard's uniform, but I'll wear a cloak and put the cloak over my head so it doesn't.
So
show
you're
me
in the. So you decided to arrive at the front door. Okay. So I will share this with you. This map with you.
Connor, quiet.
Okay, so you should have that map. So what's after happening, and the reason I popped back here is, and Obi, this goes for you as well, and everyone down in the basement, you can suddenly hear, after you'd gone through the gate and you saw what you saw in the basement, you can hear, I was going to say Obi barking, you can hear Chewie is freaking out upstairs. You can hear Chewie barking.
Oh, no. Okay.
Okay, so Chewie's barking like mad. I'll come back to you in 2 seconds, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Chris has turned up as well.
Mm.
So Chris is outside the front door. He followed along, snuck down the road after you. So Obi's barking like mad in the room next door to you. Adam is trying to open the door. So Adam has his initiative there. So yeah, Jim, do you know what you're doing?
So, Jim, yeah, he's gonna move around
Okay.
here.
Remember the
and
door is
then-
locked. Just before you do that, the door is locked.
Yeah, but he's just gonna try take a step back because a lot of his spells
Okay. Yeah.
have an attack roll. So
yeah.
because he's gonna be able to move
Yeah.
my full distance anyway. Or if I, yeah, so he's gonna attempt to move kind of one back.
Okay.
And I suppose your man will get his attack of opportunity.
Yeah. So I'll take that. I'll take that attack there now. Which is a hit.
Yeah.
Does some damage. Okay.
Yeah, I'd say. Okay, and he's gonna. I suppose he'll go for the strongest one. Yeah. So he's gonna cast Scorching Ray at your man. So I just want to make sure that it's doing everything correctly. So it should be 3. Yeah, three rays. So I'll see
Okay.
if any of them hit him. So 1,
Hit.
2, all crit, and 3.
Which is a miss.
Okay, so
Yeah. First
which
one.
is kind of
Yeah.
it amounts really to 3 anyway because of the first one, and then double
Yeah.
for the crit. So 1, 2.
Okay.
Okay,
So you've lashed out a lot of damage there. There's been a lot of commotion there behind the door.
yeah, he's just desperately trying to
Yeah.
just
So
throwing out his little fire spells. 'Cause he
Chewie.
knows he's going down if he gets.
Yeah.
get much more.
Chewie runs over to this door here, and Chewie starts barking at that door. I'm going to go over to the other channel and hopefully get everybody back into. They'll come up and
Yep.
join you. So,
You're a GM and you
Okay,
split the group.
guys, there
And
was
stop putting up free
this
wages.
huge amount of commotion. You can hear some sort of magic spells or whatever going off. Chewie's now freaking out, and Chewie's run over to this door beside you, Obi. So, what are you going to do, guys?
Oh, is that the door?
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to run up here.
Yeah. Okay.
If we-
Now,
if we
bear
hear
in mind
the
that's you're going to have to get your 30 feet of your distance. You're going to have to dash to get all the way up there. So you'll
Okay.
get up. Your move of 30 feet is only going to get you to the stairs. So the rest of your move, if you dash, will get you up onto the same level as we're
So
Chewies.
are we in combat mode now?
Yeah, well, yous aren't. Yous are about to go into combat mode.
So can we just not run to the top of the stairs back to the house where we hear the commotion where Jim has gone?
Yeah, you
Is that
can,
what
yeah.
we're
That's what I'm
Hear
saying.
that dog? Can you
That's
hear that dog? I can hear the dog.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You can do it. Oh, for fuck's sake. You can, yes, you can do that. But you won't be able to get into combat, is what I mean, like, because it's going to take all your, oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, look, if we can hear a commotion upstairs with Jim,
We're going
you
around.
have to.
Oh,
run
well,
up.
you are, yeah, you are. What I'm saying is, yeah, it'll take you all your, you will be able to get
Well,
out.
then we're doing that. We're back
Yeah.
on the ground floor, whatever, how far
Yeah.
as we can get in the move. Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. Yeah, sorry, I just resized the tokens here. If I'm just going to tell Chris or Ben to go into the other channel.
I'm there.
Sorry, I had to target the tokens. Fuck's sake.
Disappear.
I'll just get Ben.
Mate,
Okay, Ben, let's move over to the other channel.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, Chewy's at the door there.
Use
Use have sorry, Adam is at the door here, and Alistair Drake is sorry, he's inside there somewhere, about there, and so can you, for those of you who haven't rolled for initiative, can you roll for initiative, please?
Yeah.
So that's so awkward to get the water. Oh.
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 Okay, so that is actually everybody has gone. So Chewy's barking at this door here, and he can't do anything. He can't get into the room. So because he's not got.
He's
opposable
barking at
thumbs.
this door on the right.
He's barking at the door right beside us.
Okay. And the others are up there.
Do we know that Jim is up there? Can we see through that or hear?
No, you can't see through. You do know that was the room he went into.
But Adam
Okay.
is there, so Adam's shouting, telling us that Jim is there. He's like, he's in
And
there.
Chewy's going mad to get in here.
Yeah. Okay. And in fairness, Adam would have heard Adam shouting, "They locked the door. He locked the door. Is locked."
Okay, I'm gonna
I forgot Adam was there.
move to Chewy's door and try and open that door.
Yeah, because in Adam's turn, he would have tried to get in there, and he probably would have moved over to that door. So you're going to open that door. So yeah, that door is unlocked, and
Okay, right. We'll open the door.
yeah.
Nice cap.
Okay, so you've opened the door. So you have about where are you? You're very small. You've gone very small. So 5, 10. So in there is quite a large room. There's a lot of statues around the place. All the drapes are pulled closed. There is some candles and the lights lighting. There is another door which probably goes into the study where Jim went into.
Okay.
There's a door up
So
here.
you're going to go into the room?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You have enough movement left to get you to that door.
Okay.
Okay, bring me out. Where's Wacko gone?
He's tiny.
Oh, there
Oh,
he is.
there
He
he
was
is.
under Chewy.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Simon Luttrell's up again, and Simon decides he's going to move in again, and he is going to use his multi-attack of his sword on you, Jim. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Jim's getting battered, lads.
I didn't take shield,
Where's
did
Jim?
I? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Jim is out. Jim's unconscious.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
And Simon, for the rest of his move, just starts whistling and wandering back to his desk. So Adam runs in and gets. Oh, sorry, I'm not controlling Adam.
Yeah. So yeah, we're all kind of going through this way, are we?
Yeah, that door is open, and the door beside Whacker. So what I'll do is I'll move everybody down because everyone's going to go to that door, I presume, and open it. So
yeah, 20,
So
25, 30. Or...
This door.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll move you over, and so you're all crowding around that door, and the last man there can open the door if they want to, or you can go use it as a bonus action. So that goes.
Is the door locked or just closed?
No, the door is just closed. So Whacker, it's
Okay.
back to you.
Well, okay. Well, I'm going to open the door,
Yeah. Okay.
and I
And-
have.
Luttrell is there
I
at the other
haven't-
side of it.
Okay, so I can see Luttrell in my line of sight. So I'm gonna fire off me short bow at him.
Yeah, unfortunately, you won't get the 2d6 though,
No.
because you're gone ahead of them, which can be a balls on that. Yeah, but you
Yeah.
certainly, you hadn't got him targeted. So, let me just check his armor class, see what I've hit. No, so that wouldn't have hit.
Okay.
So unfortunately, it's a miss. So Luttrell sees you and he goes,
And well, I have.
"Oh yeah, you can move, yeah."
Yeah, I have a cunning action. So I'm going to continue into the room.
Well,
and
okay, right.
look, I'm going to use a dash. Is that what it is?
No,
that I'm
a
using
dash.
it for?
A dash will give you a bonus run. So you haven't moved your action, so you can move your 30 feet. The problem is though, to get past Luttrell, Luttrell's blocking the door. You'll have to go beside him. So you could actually use your. Actually, do you know what? You could use your movement to go, and you could use your dodge, because you have a bonus action of a dodge, don't you? Disengage.
Disengage.
So you could actually engage and disengage for free. So you could get past him. You could actually get past him, yeah.
Okay, well that's what I want to get into the room.
And you'll have 60 foot of movement.
Okay, well then I'll
Should we get out of the
move
way?
down towards towards Jim here if I can.
Yeah, you can. You can certainly do that because you've plenty of movement for that. So Luttrell sees you running past, and he has his sword out, but he goes to swipe you at you. You're too fast. You're just a blur. So he moves up and he sees, the West Indies Regiment are here, are they? And he sees Obi, and he targets Obi, and he untargets Jim. Jim is, and he is gonna take a swing of his sword. Sorry. Oh, actually, Jim, I'm going to give you stuff back. I did an attack with claws, and I could have only done one of them. They do too much damage, so I was doing you too much damage. So I'll give you back. I'll have the. You should have only taken. You shouldn't have taken that much damage. So
probably would have. He probably would be down anyway.
Yeah, so I'll put you there because that was my one. Because he was using claws and he can only do one of them. And I was doing double, so the scimitar. But he did it the scimitar and missed on Obi, and he does the second scimitar attack on Obi and misses as well. So he's swinging his sword around looks very well, very impressive, but does nothing. Adam?
Yeah, Adam is just gonna, stop foul villain, just say something very embarrassing. And if he targeted or not, I think I might have targeted him and untargeted him.
I'll target him there for you. Oh, sorry. Who you're targeting, Luttrell, is it?
Yeah, as Adam. I think, am I clicked onto him or not?
Oh, no, you're on Jim, I'd say. You're targeting him from Jim. Hang on, I'll clear him for you.
Yeah. Yeah, I see it's only... Or I could just roll, I suppose.
Hang on a second, I'll do it. I'll clear the targets there. I don't know why that's not targeting. That's weird. I'll do it this way. From the.
Yeah, I suppose it's odd.
There it goes. Yeah.
Maybe the image might make it go. Yes, he's gonna swing.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah. And he goes, meow.
So
and
it does him a little bit of damage, not a huge amount.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jim.
Oh, he's gonna seeing if Jim's still conscious, if he sees Adam's sword kind of go.
Oh, actually, I have to take some consciousness off you.
Bounce off of a bit off of Luttrell. That he's gonna just want to double check this. I think it can. Just want to make sure that this will work on the bow. I'm pretty sure it does. Give me 1 second. Where the fuck is it gone? Oh, sorry. Touch. Yeah, non-magical weapon. Okay, so Jim is gonna be like, can I say he's like, right, Wacko? He's like, I think you're gonna need a bit more firepower, mate. So he's gonna spend a second level. Oh, sorry, it needs to go to combat. He's gonna spend a second level spell slot and cast
hang
magic
on.
weapon.
With 2 seconds, so on target, literal target whacker.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
so whacker.
now I don't know in terms of there's a little effect button to put magic weapon on,
Yeah.
but I don't know kind of how to
Cast it like you normally cast a spell, and that should do it. There, yeah.
So Patrick,
Yeah.
So I kind of put it on Whacker, so it'll be for the, I suppose, your weapon. You're using the bow, so he's gonna touch the bow, and Whacker, you feel the bowstring kind of, snaps a bit tauter, and it kind of feels a bit like steel, or like kind of, and the bow kind of tightens up, and the arrowhead goes.
Don't miss. Don't fucking miss.
I'd normally do it to Torvi if we prepared, but only because Whacker's right next to me and he can't get to the rest of them.
Well, Whacker will do some damage if he does connect, because he'll have that, and he'll have his 2d6.
And the sneak attack will count.
Yeah. So, but Whacker will miss anyway.
Just because he saw the sword not do anything to him, and he's like, normally I give it to Torvi, but...
Are you moving? Are you staying there, Jim?
I'm actually going to move just back to the wall.
Something we don't.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go for a lie down here. I'll be here. Slide down the wall. Sit in the corner.
Okay, Chris, you're up. Mr.
Magic
Obi.
weapon on Whacker.
So I'm gonna move close to him there.
Yeah.
So I'm within melee range, and I'm gonna point to him and go, "You are a very bad man. You are not patiently to take my turn to hit you. Now take this." And so I'm gonna whack him with my quarterstaff. Don't worry, that missed. Now you will take this, and he's gonna sort of karate chop him into the shoulder with his unarmed strike.
He goes, "Oh, ow!" He goes, "Ow!" Just
Just
now.
a deflection shot.
And it does some damage, but it doesn't seem to really do that much. Torvi.
Okay, I ain't going to. Can I move into here beside him?
Into where? It's getting a bit crowded. They're all in a doorway.
Yeah, that's why.
You can actually, look, you can move there the other side of him if you want to squeeze past.
Yeah. And I'm going to use my sword.
And you missed.
For fuck's sake.
You doing? Remember now, you have your bonus action because you have rested. If you want to do it now, you don't have to do it now. As a warrior, you get to do your action again.
Yeah, I will. I'll give it a go again because we seem to be desperate at this point.
And that's even worse.
Sure.
Jesus.
Yeah. So.
I still move away.
Will he be able to?
No, but I still. Can he? Oh, he can attack me, can't he? If I move.
Yeah, but I mean, he might miss, and he can only do one.
So, Chewie
is the tank.
Yeah, Chewie is looking around and going like, "What?" Sorry, don't want to target Obi. So Chewie's sort of going. If he could talk, he'd be saying, "Fucking Aegis." But anyway, so he lets out this. Where is it now? He very much "Awoo," and I have to figure out where I put this now. And yeah, this strange howl comes out, and fucking hell! So this howl comes out, but a very strange one, and it's almost as if light is coming out in the bark with him, but it doesn't seem to have much of an effect. And he runs in and jumps over to this corner here, and locks his teeth into him. Where's his bite gun? Oh, there it is. So he bites him. Oh, Jesus, and misses. So he clumps down as he's doing it, and absolutely nothing happens. So, Whacker, you're up with your magic bow.
Okay.
Make it count.
All right. I'm targeting, and I'm using the magic bow. Oh, sweet jeeps.
You have to. Oh,
No, I've only the one.
Was there any? Was that
we're
just?
all getting our asses kicked, boys.
Okay.
We were getting all crits in Chris's Waterdeep game, and now we're getting all nat 1.
Yeah.
We used all the nat 20s in Waterdeep.
So Luttrell is looking around at. He has a selection of. He's just baffled by how bad everyone is, and nobody actually did him any damage. So he looks at Adam. Oh, Adam did him damage. So he goes, "You boy seem to be the only one of them that can fight," and he sticks a scimitar right into Adam's gut.
Oh, for fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
Adam's getting ready to be.
And
"Well, I
he
am
does
a
a
Jedi
second
Master."
attack,
It's
and he sticks a scimitar in again.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hit.
bastard.
And it's Adam's go. And Adam's.
He's only a boy.
You're like, yeah, trying to pretend like he didn't just get gutted. Yeah, like I'm a Jedi Master. And he's gonna maybe seeing that now I feel like this is maybe gonna not be as good. He's gonna go for it. Yeah, he's gonna hold out his hand and he's gonna try cast Hold Person on Luttrell because the sword isn't doing it. And he's like, fine. He's like, if my lightsaber is not cutting it. He's like, I shall use the Force.
No.
Oh, so yeah. So I think that means Luttrell.
Luttrell failed to save. Yeah.
So choose a humanoid you can see within range. So he failed his save. So he can repeat the save at the end of each of his turns.
Okay.
So when you cut, so where is it? What the hell? Oh, sorry, he's paralyzed. He's paralyzed.
Luttrell is paralyzed, is he?
Yeah, until he saves. He can roll a save at the so he won't do anything on his next turn, and if he continues to fail, he'll still be paralyzed. If someone's paralyzed, so if you drop that effect on him, it should that it'll automate all the stuff on it if you drop paralyzed on him.
Yeah.
Because I think they should all have advantage on attack rolls and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just checking something here.
Let's hope he hit.
Yeah, he may be. Yeah, I don't know whether he's immune or.
I'm just checking. I'm just checking.
Check his condition immunities. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I don't know. Yeah, because it's not. I know some of the cultists and stuff. It's difficult to charm them, like change their minds. And
you're
stuff.
okay. You're okay. Okay, so that happens, and it's back to Adam. Adam's turn.
Adam's holding out his hand and shaking his little.
The one thing you did notice that Adam did do some damage to Luttrell, and the damage that Adam did seems to have healed. That anybody has done has seemed to have healed Luttrell.
Oh.
Right. Yeah. So Jim can Jim still see him from here, Phil?
Yeah, yes, you can. Luttrell hasn't gone through the door. He's just in the doorway there behind the chair. The token's got resized a bit hard.
You can still fire something at him.
Well, you can move here, and you definitely can see him.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, your Whacker's still. Hang on, Whacker's still targeted.
Oh, sorry. And then he's gonna.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, he's just gonna. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I needed to mark off that spell. Will he use his last? Okay, he might as well. He seems to be tough, so he's going to go for Scorching Ray again. He's going to use his last second level slot. First one again, and that one. It really is. So third ray. Okay, so we've got one hit. So we'll go for the third ray.
2 hit.
Very nearly. So yeah, two damage rolls. Oh, well, it got max damage on one anyway. So
and min damage on the other.
That's how you min max.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, let me mark that spell slot off. So
yeah. Obi,
I'm running out of juice, boys.
You're still in melee.
Okay, so he will he'll get his quarterstaff and sort of swipe it again at his head. Then he'll do a quick knee to the kidneys.
Okay,
so,
kidney away.
That, you bad man.
Okay, thankfully the quarterstaff, from your point of view, does boings and does walking. 1 point of damage resisted.
It's bad quality wood on this
Yeah. And then the other attack misses. Jesus.
My hand must have come from the same person that served me the quarterstaff.
Yeah. Did you get that to market outside the gate at the gates, Torvi?
Yeah.
Maybe I should get wooden hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
In
going to
permanent
suggest,
karate chop position.
while we're attacking him, that we should get out of here because we're just running away. You have to pick your battles, and this is not going well, boys.
No way, we're not finished
Well,
yet.
don't forget, you can always return to the future if you ever wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
What is going on?
Okay, so Chewie Chewie opens out his mouth again and lets this ridiculous howl out. And this time, when Chewie, it seems to have caught Luttrell completely at a disadvantage, and he's what the fuck? And there's a bit of damage, but there's like almost a light comes out of Luttrell, Chewie's mouth at him, and after he barks, he then decides to try and bite again, and this time his teeth do sink in. So he does that, and I just must check something now. That doesn't happen.
Actually, I just realised I think Torvi might have, if he's paralysed because he's not moving.
Shit! Yeah, would have been at advantage.
I'll see what it. Okay,
Shit.
so paralysed.
Condition,
they're
yeah.
incapacitated. So hang on, what does it say? So they're incapacitated. The creature automatically fails strength and dex saves.
Well, that's okay. That didn't affect Chewie's.
Yeah,
because he would have
attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Okay, Becky.
And any attack that hits the creature, any attack that hits them is a critical hit if the attacker's within 5 feet.
Okay, so
any melee attack.
Yeah, roll another attack on him there, because this would have been your advantage, because obviously the first one would have been dropped.
Yeah.
So roll another attack there.
If it hits, it's a
and
crit.
it's a hit, and it's a crit. So we class that as a crit. So roll your damage, and then roll your damage again. I forgot he was paralyzed. 5, and then do some more damage.
I only remembered when he did.
Yeah, you're right.
2d damage or something. Remember last week I was getting an extra 2d damage for something.
That's a
for what?
I don't know. Remember, because I was hitting +2.
Do you have sneak attack as well?
No, he doesn't have sneak. You don't have sneak attack. What? You don't.
Maybe it was again.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the Colossus Slayer in the
Yeah, that was Monday night. So okay, Luttrell has to try and do a he's to do a save, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same thing. Wisdom save
Wisdom
against.
Saved.
I'll tell you what Adam's DC is. Hang on.
So
what is his DC? It's 8 plus.
Why did I roll 2?
Before
I rolled the first
14.
Okay. And I'll take the first one. Well, the first one was I'll to do that again. I'll just roll 1, because if for some reason I rolled advantage.
I can
12, 15. What did you say his Adam's DC is?
It'd be 14.
4, so 15.
No, it would be 13, I think, actually.
Adam is it's wisdom.
What's his +3 wisdom? So it's 8 plus.
No, he's +5. He's +5 wisdom.
This says +3 on his.
On Adam's. Wisdom is +5.
And it's his saves, I think. On the right.
Oh yeah, sorry, yeah, his wisdom is +3. Yeah, of course, yeah.
I don't know if he was supposed to. I don't know if he upped his stats at level 4 or not. I
he
want
did.
to mess with him.
I don't know. No, he did 3. He was playing last week.
Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah.
He did.
Okay, so anyway. Luttrell passes that, but that is his action. Was passing that.
Yeah, it's the end of it.
Yeah. So.
End of his turn.
Okay, so back to Adam.
Right. I think. I suppose he'll go for it again. He'll go for another hit.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think.
We go for an attack. You know what? Yeah, I think he's just going to go for it again because.
Yeah.
He's going to try to hold him for. Say
And Luttrell did not. Luttrell failed that again. So yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Obi and Torvi,
Yeah.
Now, my friends.
Jim.
Jim is gonna right. He's gonna walk up here. Would he? He can't. He's too far away from us. Okay, so he's gonna walk kind of up. Up closer to him, and he's gonna go. I just want to check the range. Yeah, so within 30 feet. He's going to cast Witch Bolt on him, which is... Okay, it's an attack roll, so... miss. Okay. So
However, Luttrell,
he's...
you should have had advantage on that.
Oh, any attack. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So roll
yeah,
again.
not just...
And it's not much better, but anyway.
Technically better.
Yeah, it's okay.
So,
Obi,
yeah, that's
and don't forget, roll at advantage, Chris.
Okay, okay. Yep. So on advantage. So yep, he's gonna get his quarterstaff, and as he sort of didn't hit him before, he's gonna try a different tactic. He's just gonna swing his quarterstaff up and try and get him in the goodies. So take that, you bad man.
It's just not coming together for you, Obi.
Maybe I should get this stuff between the legs,
Yeah.
not to the side.
Are you doing any
okay.
other?
And I am so angry. I am now going to stamp on your foot.
Yeah, with advantage. With advantage, though.
I'll just roll that again.
Jim's going to shout at Obi. Don't worry, Obi. It just means he's got tiny balls.
You might get a critical. Okay, yeah, you didn't get a critical,
yeah.
but you did get a hit on the first one. 2. Okay, partially resisted.
But if he's paralyzed, any attack, any melee attack that hits is a crit.
I'm sure this man has still
That's right.
that.
Yeah, roll again there. Because it's technically a crit. Yeah, excellent. That's much
Melee
better.
ones are anyway.
Yeah,
But...
Torvi.
Okay.
Oh, I should have done magic weapon on Torvi before he came in here actually, because
Okay, one of them got through, which is good. And roll another one. No. Roll another hit or another damage.
Oh.
That's what I meant. Sorry,
Sorry.
because it was a crit technically. Okay, so you're starting to pound on some stuff to him. Chewie is gone back to Chewie, and Chewie is going to again bark, which should be at advantage. So he'll roll that again.
has Wacko had a turn in a while?
No, not in a while.
Walker's up
Coming
next.
up next.
Yeah, so that worked, and
Oh.
then he bites. Or so he does that, and then he bites.
Oh.
And he does that. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, and it's a crit technically. So that should have.
Yeah.
And that should have done him. That should have been. That should have been that. So he's savaging him. Chewie's fucking gone vicious. Chewie's gone wrong. You're going to have to get him put down. I'd say Luttrell is going to phone the guards afterwards. You're going to. He's going to be put down.
Yeah, he's a wealthy landowner. So
Yeah, definitely. Chewie's fucked.
He's on me.
Yeah.
Advantage.
Yeah.
And don't get advantage, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not. Oh yes, advantage, yeah, but not crit.
Okay, so one of them goes through. So you get your attack. And also you get 2d6, which I'll apply manually, for your sneak attack. So you scored 8, so that's 4 extra.
That was all.
Okay, so Luttrell is fairly goosed, and Luttrell has to do his save.
It's 13 or 13
On
or
dexterity, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've rolled 2. I'll take the first one. I'll take the first one because I hit it twice. So yeah, he fails. So he's still paralyzed.
Wisdom.
He's still paralyzed.
Not dex.
Oh, sorry, wisdom was it?
Yeah. To be fair, his wisdom's probably good.
Yes.
Or better than me. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll do that. Oh yeah. Okay, so he's past that. Adam. But you have done sufficient damage to him, to Luttrell.
Yeah, Adam's gonna. I think at this stage we just try and finish him off. He's gonna go for an attack, and half damage is better than nothing. Even though it's only a 2 plus 3. So yeah, that's Adam.
Okay, Jim.
Jim doesn't want to miss, so he's gonna throw a magic missile at him. So the 3 bolts automatic hit. So at least we got 1 max damage. So second one,
Max damage.
another max damage, and can we go?
Nearly.
Almost
Very
there.
good though. So Luttrell is really, he's gone from being Mr. Cocky in a couple of minutes to Mr. I'm fucking looking in a heap. But thankfully, he's looking, he says, it is you, my friend, the West Indian Regiment.
I don't know why you refer to me as that.
West
Be very, very patient to wait. It's my turn to hit you again. And
Yeah.
this is what I'm going to be doing.
Well, let's do
So,
Kick
this
his
is
feet
not
then.
out of my stick. You take this in the eye now. He's gonna straight in his eye.
Oh! And he lets out a, oh, that hurts. That's you not playing
Yeah.
fair.
Yes, you take that.
Take that, you racist
spectator.
bastard.
I'm just saying he's from the West Indies. He's from the West Indian Regiment. That's not
I
racism.
should have reminded you to take out your contact lenses first.
Yeah. Are you
And
going to
then he's
kick him
gonna
or
get his
anything?
Oh no! He's not
No,
going to
no.
kick him. He's going to get his two fingers and he's going to go.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I'm going to go like,
He's
he's going to
already-
go like that.
You have a very poor knowledge
Wait.
of geography.
Oh no! It's on your nostrils. Don't worry. I will
Yeah.
get you next time.
Okay, so now Luttrell is very much he's survived that, but he's under a lot of pressure to keep breathing. He's losing a lot
Okay.
of fluids.
So do we still roll with advantage?
No, you don't. He's not paralyzed anymore.
Ah,
I know I'm really derailing things here, but since Chris mentioned contact lenses, I was talking to someone yesterday. They said they work in like an optician's or something. You know,
Yeah.
there was a post in some D&D group I'm in, and she said that she once had somebody who was one guy who'd left his contact lens in the same lens for 3 years straight.
Fuck. That must
Never
have.
took it out.
I know there was one woman who she didn't know, she thought contact lenses dissolved, so she was just putting new ones in over all the other ones.
Yeah.
And then there was a couple that they didn't use like contact lens fluid or whatever
Yeah.
to wash them. At
Say
the end of the day, they washed their contact lenses in piss. And I'm
What?
like, how are these people alive?
How did they get
get
there?
through the day?
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
lucky
I guess
idiots.
they were thinking piss that's urine is sterile. It's
Yeah, yeah.
It's sterile, but it's not
No.
sterilizing.
Yeah.
That's a big.
Piss
That's
on
a
your
big,
wounds.
that's a big fallacy that
Yeah.
urine is sterile. It's actually not sterile.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like it would be. In fairness. It seems a bit strange.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay,
sorry,
Torvi,
Becky.
piss on Luttrell there, why don't you?
Sterilise
Sterilise his wounds.
That's a very Norwegian thing to do, don't you know?
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
should I eat that
Oh.
shark in
Yeah.
fermented in its own piss?
Yeah. Go and do some damage.
Hold on. No. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was just reading me notes.
5.
Oh, that's not
Partials.
bad.
No.
That nearly max damage.
Yeah, so really, you just don't
still
know
hanging
it. He's still hanging in there. Chewie's going to do his, he's going to bark again.
Finish him, Chewie.
He's going to bark, but Luttrell, the bark just seems to have no effect, and Chewie then does his bite. And with that,
boy.
as
Get it,
Chewie
go on.
bites, Luttrell just crumples to the ground, and this fog, this mist just comes up from the clothes and lingers above the clothes for a moment, and then just dissipates. And there's just
Oh.
a pile of clothes left on the floor.
Okay, can we root through the clothes for a key?
You can
Yeah.
certainly root through the clothes or do whatever else you want, or continue pissing on them, whatever
Okay,
you're up
Whacker,
to.
you're good at him. I'm going over to Chewie and going, did you go boy? Did you go boy?
Yeah.
Where's
Adam.
Luttrell?
Adam.
Sorry?
Adam here.
Yes.
This happened to your friend once, didn't it? He turned into a big pile of clothes. I remember seeing that once. Do you know him?
This happens to another Obi.
Are you unleashing him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm watching you from now on.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't know the film that you're referring to.
Yeah.
I've only seen the new Star Wars films.
Yeah.
I used to watch the crap ones from the 70s. The lightsaber fights are all slow.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, where are we? Okay, yeah, so you're in the room, obviously, and
Yeah.
his clothes is there,
Cure
and
wounds from Adam.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, well, don't forget, if anyone needs slobber, Chewie's around as well. So, yeah, I just have to read my notes here. Okay, body turning the mist. Okay, so Torvi, you said you were going to search the clothes, were you?
Yeah, I want to look for that key, the special key with the box.
Okay, what you don't find is anything, because you remember she described it that there was all angry symbols on it and there was jewels and stuff in it. You don't see that, but there is a bunch of keys on his what was his belt is still his belt, and Jim will recognise it as it was one of those keys that he used to lock the door beside Torvi or beside Whacker there. So they appear to be, and they all appear to be sort of this very similar keys. So it's probably the keys of the house type of thing. It's chain with many keys.
Jim's going to ask them.
I'm showing them at Jim.
Yeah. What did you see in the basement?
Pigs. We saw pigs, yes.
Pigs. We were investigating it. A lot of it's a storeroom, but one end of it there was some strange stuff going on. There was some skeletons and looked like some sort of drawing on the floor. But as soon as we get into it, the mayhem started. So we left. So we should down look and see if there's anything else in those rooms.
He said you tripped an alarm.
Oh, okay.
Basically, when you
that was Torvi. That wasn't me. That was
you were the one that broke in.
If you would have investigated the gate before you decided to unlock it, you would have seen there was a magical trap on it that activated. But you never. You just unlocked the gate. You picked the lock. You're too eager to pick the lock.
Yeah. If you go to the notebook, the pages there, the 30.15 or 5, the one with the Darky Kelly page.
Yeah.
Like Jim's gonna sort of like with the house there where it says yes or no. I mean, he's like, does that look like the front gate? If is that the front gate of this place and the two windies up there? Could she be hiding her up there, like in an attic?
Yeah, and very small window.
So it's to the left-hand side of the roof space.
Yeah, maybe if we look upstairs before we go.
We have to go up on the left-hand side. Can I root in this chest of drawers here before we go anywhere? Because I'm just rifling through the drawers.
Okay, you do see something on the chest of drawers. It was it's the table that Luttrell was writing on. When you were down in the basement, Luttrell got very typical arrogant and made the soldiers stand around while he did important stuff, and he was writing in a journal, which we so happen to have here, which I will share with you now, because I think I took a photograph of that. Yes, Luttrell's diary. Okay, so that page should come up there. So that's what he was writing.
My word. What is this on the diary?
It's now blood. It's now blood from Luttrell that's splattered all over it. It's eating
a breakfast roll.
Yeah, it's the family seal.
I thought he'd run out of toilet paper.
Abby will put his finger in the mess on it and it's not ketchup.
No.
It's actually quite hard wax. So it won't come off. So So that's what he was writing. There is nothing else of real importance. There's a lot of, there's pen and biro and stuff.
In a magically sealed dungeon, we hid the remains of the child of Dolores Kelly.
Dorcas
Kelly. He's very bad spelling. This man must be doctor. To protect it, we brought forth a
gibbering mouter.
A gibbering mouther, and placed it in a cell with the sacred wood box.
Yeah.
The god and feed the mother. We conjured so grimrocks. We deafened them so they could hear the rantings of the mother. So it does mean that they no longer hear, but there's a bit of ketchup on this bit here. Their sense of smell is not impaired.
Yeah, I need to get handwriting lessons. So basically, there is a gibbering mouter, and some Grimlocks feeding the gibbering mouter in the dungeons.
Okay.
For an Eton educated lord, his handwriting is atrocious.
Yeah.
This is the time when you do not have to be intelligent to go to Eton.
He's
You
fucking
just
not
have
from
to
Eton.
have anything.
He's from 794. He's a Norseman called Olaf.
Oh, I thought this was.
Hey, he was just putting on airs and graces.
This was Luttrell stuff. Oh,
It is Luttrell. Luttrell is Olaf.
He is Olaf.
He's one of the.
Yeah.
So.
So are we going upstairs and look for the
look,
into the left-hand side of the roof?
Yeah. We have the bunch of keys, so hopefully that'll open any door we need to open.
We also,
let's go up and see in the attic space.
Okay.
That you said from the image in the book.
Yeah.
Yeah. We also need
yes and no for the attic windows.
Well, I think ultimately the ultimate thing we need to do while we're in this time period as well is what we need to find the baby's remains and bury them give it a proper burial in in a churchyard or some consecrated ground, and that will the particular key.
We need the key to get into the crypt. So the key we think is
Darky Kelly told you that the key was in the house. She said to the right.
Yeah.
And we also think that maybe possibly the monster in the thing could be the baby.
Yeah, that's one of your theories, all right.
It could be. They said they trapped its soul in something.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's possible they put its soul inside a monster.
Yeah, and that's why the mother is outside because she.
It's actually not. It's Mouter. It's a gibbering Mouter.
Yeah.
It's just it looks like Mother that I wrote down.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
my
mother was a gibbering Mouter.
Because do you remember Dorcas said that she went to the house and there was 3 months later she was pregnant, you know what I mean? And so that wasn't a natural birth. So maybe the baby is a monster.
Or magic baby.
Or a magic baby.
Jesus.
Like Rosemary's Baby type of thing.
Or Mary's baby.
Anyway, look,
zombie baby,
let's find the key.
He's a lich, not a zombie. We had this out on Facebook on Easter. Jesus is a lich. Not a zombie.
Yeah.
Anyway. Sorry?
Sorry. Character, because I was late to the party. We've not dealt with the baby stroke monster.
No, you can't get... They literally... The party decided, even though they were dressed as guards and were expected, that they would go on a highly covert mission of crawling through the bushes and wandering around the back gardens of the house and engaging with market sellers and getting into a whole ethnic session of giving out to the
Quite
Irish.
A successful ethnic session.
You got ripped off.
Exchange of views. It was
a
cultures.
Yeah.
It sounds like trying to get on board ships that they were just not going to
get. There was, I'd say, a good... What I thought would be, let's walk along the quays and go into the front gate. Took about 40 minutes of... one person wanted to go on a tour of Jameson's or Guinness's brewery. So, surprisingly, no. So, Chris, you didn't miss much. Actually... The combat that I thought would happen fairly straight away was when you arrived, when Luttrell. You did miss the old woman, Carrie from...
we
you filled that in. Yeah. You just missed her.
With the pocket watch.
The pocket watch,
that we met.
The guys filled them in when we were down when they were in the basement. Okay, so what do you just want to do?
Well, I think we need to go up to the attic space firstly and see if we can find the key there. And then we're going to take the house.
Yeah, if we go in there into the dungeon, then I mean that could link around to where we saw that monster. You know, it seems like it's all one big sort of underground complex. So we could be lost down there for it could be days. I don't know how long I don't really know. Are there tunnels and
we didn't see it all. But it is quite extensive, a lot bigger than the footprint of the house. So, but we only saw a certain portion of it before the commotion started, and we came back up.
I mean, do you know
there is more to be found downstairs.
You know anything about Dublin? I mean,
there I know in our time there are tunnels in that area, but I don't know when they were built. Were they built, in 1757? But
Yeah.
there's tunnels,
Under
you know,
Houston Station.
under Houston Station, which is next door to us, that go. Some of them go out under the Liffey, and God knows where
Some
else.
go to the Phoenix Park, I think,
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
said some go into the city, into like Customs House or whatever.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
and
So
up to
we
the
could be
up to the
down
Royal
there.
Hospital, yeah. in
God knows
Clement.
how long. Yeah.
But should we just check that attic room? That
Yeah.
I think
seems
just first.
before we go
Yeah.
back down there. Yeah.
That'll be a 10-20 minute job searching
Yeah.
that, but searching the dungeons could be.
Yeah.
Days.
You could never. Yeah, you might never be able to the whole thing if it goes
Yeah.
all through the city and stuff.
Okay, I'm going to. For fuck's sake, the where's release token scale? Reset tokens.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake. They're coming up. So annoying. If I actually just bring them back from the combat tracker, who am I missing? Adam. Oh, that's better. And Chewie. And who else isn't there? Jim.
Not there.
Yeah, and Obi. Where are you, Obi? Okay, so yous are all there. So what's after happening is you should have a map there where Torvi's standing. You've just come up the stairs, so there is Torvi standing there at the top of the stairs, and there's a bird cage right beside you. There's two birds in it, and there's some doors right beside where Whacker. Actually, going to try and Whacker back on, make him a bit bigger. Where Whacker's standing, there's doors. So there's doors. There's one. There's a door here. There's a door beside Whacker that's closed. There's a door beside Adam, and there's a door that's down here where Chewie's sort of looking at. There seems to be blood or something on the floor, and then there's another door here which is closed. So all the doors are closed, and you're on the landing.
And
The
this is
stairs
like
don't go up any
top
further.
floor.
This is the top
This
floor.
is the top floor. Okay.
Yeah. You can
So
see the
we
eaves.
we think we're looking, or should be looking, down to the left here where I am. Isn't that?
Yeah, or based
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
on kind of where we came in. If we were looking at the house from the front
Yeah,
door.
it's down
Yeah,
back to the house. Yeah. So
Yeah.
should we try open this door where I'm standing?
Yeah.
Okay,
Is the door I'm beside? Is it visibly locked or is
it's
it
locked.
just
Yeah.
Okay.
You can rattle the handle and see it's locked.
Okay, well then I'm gonna. Oh, we have a bunch of keys, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna start trying the keys. In
All right, you can see actually the keys have been grouped by appears to be floor. So
Okay, great.
so you do eventually. There is a key, and the door unlocks. Are you going to go in?
I'm gonna go in. Yeah.
Okay,
I'll
so-
just step inside. One move inside. Yeah.
Okay, so you see it looks like a bedroom. Bed not really slept in. There's another nice rug on the floor, and there's some sort of a chamber pot in the corner, and again curtains, window closed, window shuttered.
Okay. Does it look like it's used the room, or is
No,
it?
there's a layer of dust over stuff.
Okay. Okay. Well, and there's nothing to the end other than a wall.
No, there's
Okay,
no.
well, I'm gonna enter the room and start searching. I'm gonna search down around the bed, under the bed, mattress.
Okay, you can just do me one roll there. Roll an investigation check,
investigation.
I suppose, or perception. Perception it should be. You
Brilliant.
barely are able to find the bed.
Hey, okay, guys, come on, can you search this fucking room?
I will help. What are we looking for in here? And I'll start pulling the rug up, looking under the rug, and checking
Okay.
around the bed and all that.
Is there any reason to assume why Whacker? Because Whacker said he searched. What makes you think that Whacker didn't do a good job? Give me a reason why you would not believe that Whacker did a good job.
Because he fell over the fucking bed.
Oh, okay, I'll take that one. Okay, Obi, you can roll a perception check.
Perception, yep.
Yeah, please. And likewise, you find you can concur that there's a bed there as well.
Oh, that's hilarious. What are you
What
two
is under this carpet?
Yeah.
Look at the underside of this carpet is the same as the front side.
Are you opening that door, Jim?
Well, I mean, before he does, Jim's gonna, because I assume they're locked up. Baka has the keys. Jim's gonna just sort of listen at the door, see if he can hear anyone inside breathing or anything.
Roll as a perception.
I'm going to leave this room and come back, and the keys are available if you want them, Jim.
Yeah, I might as I'm here anyway. I might as well.
No, you can't hear anything.
Yeah, but I don't know. Oh, we might as well try them all.
Okay, so you're opening it, yeah? Okay, so you open the door.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try if it's not locked.
Okay, so the door is locked. You unlock it with keys that Wacker gave you, and in it you see a much more room. Is unlike the last one, which was dust. There's bookcases and stuff. There's looking a lot more. And interestingly, so there's a sort of like a bookcase side locker, and there's an altar, and there's some sort of glowing ethereal flame type of thing. It's definitely you're definitely onto something here.
Is that a window to the front, looking down?
No, it's an entrance into another room, which you can probably just about see. How do I do this again? I actually, now that Jim's moved in, so you can see into it that there's another room, and it appears you can see the foot of a bed, and that. So it's like a study of possibly another bedroom or something.
Okay. Yeah.
Can Jim just kind of
So would it be Luttrell's
any of
bedroom?
his knowledge of
Yeah.
the occult and in his research, and could he roll investigation?
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah.
Arcana or something. Does this or like Arcana?
I guess Arcana. Yeah, if you're gonna if it's specifically about the occult. Yeah. Roll as an
Arcana.
Arcana
Like,
there.
Could this be? Oh, Jesus, could this be like trapping this?
Yeah.
Could that be a soul in the green?
Okay,
flame?
so it's registering quite high on the level of occult and Arcana, without a shadow of a doubt. And possibly it looks Norse-ish. There are runes around the bowl, around the altar, around this thing here. And they seem to be Norse, but that's about it. Yeah. And you do notice the bookstand stuff there on the bookcase here again also look to be Norse sort of, and they're sort of handwritten. They're not like I didn't get them from the bookshop. I'm keeping an eye on the time. Do you need to go at 10, guys? Do you?
Yeah, sorry, Phil.
Yeah, no, you're grand. We'll just we'll hopefully try and wrap this a little bit up.
Well, Jim's gonna look in here just in case there's anyone in here.
Okay, so he sees the rest of he sees the rest of and it is like a bedroom or something, and bed is there's a nice lush bed in there.
So this would probably look bedroom.
Lateral,
Yeah.
Obi's going to stroll over to the birdcage, and he's going to investigate the birdcage, sort of give it a rattle and get his stick and poke it through the bars and have a look at what's in the bottom of the birdcage.
Yeah, and it goes. Yeah, and there's a couple of parrots there. We're trying to get a bit of sleep, but they've woken up there now, and they sort of going, stay away, stay away.
Why are you telling me to stay away? You tell me where I must stay away. And he'll sort of keep poking around the birdcage and
stay away
around it.
Roll as an animal handling, will you, please?
Animal handling.
Yeah. So.
Got older that funny.
So one of the you actually frighten one of the parrots to death. It falls off.
Oh.
Bang.
Yes, it is just painting. Don't worry.
Yeah.
It's an ex-parrot.
Okay, we've got 5 minutes there, so before we finish up, and I'd like to. There's one bit I'd like to finish up before we do go.
Okay.
The bloody room.
Can I just say that I'm down here at this room? I didn't move away because the dog was interested in this room.
Yeah,
so
that's the door where the blood is, and there's no door there. Where Jim is looking. Actually, Jim can see down the corridor there now, and there are several rooms. And you can see 2 of the rooms have open doors.
Oh.
Gonna see if
Well,
somebody
I'm
wants to
going
go
down,
with
yeah, I'm
him.
going to go down and have a look. Because
Okay.
the dog showing loads of interest down here.
Yeah, he's gonna. Jim will tag along with Torvey for protection, and
Yeah.
he'll poke at anything magical.
Okay. The first door that you go past, you can see it's open. You can look in if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can see in there
Right, I'll move to that.
Oh, look.
there's a body
Oh,
on the floor of a woman.
do we recognise it? Is she the pig woman?
No, this woman looks like probably a prostitute.
Prostitute. Bloody Jack the Ripper malarkey. Okay, and then I'm going to, well, that's shocking, but we'll continue on.
So
It's shocking, really, at this stage.
What makes you think she is a prostitute?
because the only people that were allowed into the house were guards or prostitutes.
Prostitutes.
Oh. Yeah. So there's another room with a door open.
Okay, this door. We want to look in this door.
Which door? The locked door?
Oh no, the open door.
Oh, the open door. Okay, yeah, you're going to go in? Okay, so you go
Yeah.
in and you go past that other room.
Yeah. Oh, what's in there?
I can see what's in there.
Is that a ghost?
What is it?
No, it's a Millennium Falcon.
It's a Millennium
Millennium
Falcon.
Okay, so look, we'll just finish off with this bit there. So there's a book on the table beside it.
Oh, it's all our shit.
There's a book on the table beside it, and it says, it says, "Dear Lucas," it's spelled Lukas. I met a strange young writer in Paris, Jules Verne, his name was. He was telling me all about the ethereal spheres. I started writing this childish romp. Only a fool or an imbecile would find it interesting. I have made 2 models of the flying chariots in the story, the centenary sparrow and the crossed sail.
No.
Yeah, Adam is as again he knows the Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
7 or whichever,
Yeah.
and he's picking it up and
So it's 10 o'clock. So guys, do you want to ring
Yeah.
Charlie? And
Yeah.
you're
Okay.
just remember, but when we come back, and I will obviously brief you on it when you come back. The clues for which side of the house you're meant to be on is all I'd say to you.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So, but there is still a couple of rooms to be explored, and there's sort of dead bodies. So we'll take it up from this point next week. So on Thursday.
Good stuff.
So thanks, guys, and
Thanks, Bill.
yeah,
Thanks,
we'll
guys.
take it up next week. And